clearly signaling a problem. Seeing that Master remained silent, Ming Yin continued, explaining that after killing the bandits, he had sent a carrier pigeon report and then visited Tiger Ridge Gang to see 8th junior brother, correcting himself to call Zhu Honghong a traitor, and claimed he had given him a proper lesson. After finishing, he waited quietly for a response, then added nervously, "Everything I said is true. I dare not lie." Lu Zhou finally spoke calmly. "You have done well completing the mission. However, how goes the investigation into the kidnapping of our junior sister's relative?" Ming Yin answered that it was still under investigation, and that Zhu Honghong denied involvement. Upon reflection, he believed Zhu Honghong lacked motive, especially since it concerned their junior sister's kin, and although he had betrayed the sect, he did not seem capable of such cruelty. Lu Zhou nodded. "You make a valid point, but besides that..." Ming Yin's heart trembled, and he feigned ignorance. Lu Zhou fixed him with a cold stare. "When you went to Old 8's place, you must have said more than that." Startled but determined not to expose any thoughts of defection, Ming Yin insisted that was all. Lu Zhou shook his head lightly. "Very well. If you don't wish to speak, I won't force you. You've done well on this mission. Go assist your 3rd senior brother with repairing the formations. I will summon you if needed." "Understood, Master." Before leaving, Ming Yin glanced around and asked about Xia Yuanur. "That is none of your concern," Lu Zhou replied curtly, then picked up a secret manual and began reading. Yet Ming Yin did not leave. Instead, he suddenly knelt with a thud. "Master, I have cultivated the Bluewood technique to its final level, yet no matter how I try, I cannot grasp its true essence. I humbly ask for guidance." It was clearly a deliberate test. Jitian Dao likely had not passed down the complete technique, and if these wicked disciples fully mastered it, their breakthroughs would eventually threaten Lu Zhou himself. Clearing his throat, Lu Zhou said evenly, "Old 4, impatience is the greatest taboo in cultivation. Behind every almighty expert lie hundreds of years of dull meditation and hardship. Your last breakthrough was only 60 years ago. Why rush to climb higher? At the final stage, progress depends on comprehension. Your understanding is not poor, but guard your heart against restlessness and deviation." Hearing this, Ming Yin respectfully cupped his fists. "Thank you for your enlightenment, Master." This disciple was foolish. After a pause, he added, "I've also been practicing a boxing technique recently, yet it never feels quite right. I ask for your guidance once more." Lu Zhou frowned slightly and asked, "What's wrong with it?" Lu Zhou asked calmly, though inwardly he was already speculating that this wicked disciple must have heard something from Old 8 that aroused suspicion, prompting this deliberate probing. If he refused to guide him, it would only deepen that suspicion. Yet if he agreed, he would have to find a way to offer guidance, despite being merely in the mystic enlightening realm, while the disciple stood in the divine court realm. It was like asking a child to instruct an adult. He certainly could not waste a precious peak experience card on such a matter. Ming Yin explained, "I feel this boxing technique cannot unleash its full power. Whenever I strike, it feels as though something obstructs it." Lu Zhou maintained a composed expression and nodded. "Show me outside the pavilion." "Understood, Master." Ming Yin rose and lightly tapped the ground with his toes, floating into the air as graceful as a swallow. He weaved and dodged, while throwing punches in rapid succession, leaving behind layers of after-images as air waves rolled outward. After several strikes, he hovered mid-air and shouted, "Master, this is the punch!" Countless fist shadows merged into one and blasted toward the mountain wall. With a thunderous crash, rocks shattered and scattered in every direction. A moment later, Ming Yin descended. Large stones continued to tumble outside the pavilion, though fortunately, the structure remained intact. Lu Zhou paused, feeling slightly awkward. Truthfully, he had not seen it clearly at all. With his current cultivation, he could not track Ming Yin's speed. However, from memory, he knew Jitian Dao had indeed taught this boxing technique to Ming Yin, and there was nothing inherently wrong with it, only that without the final oral formula, its power was greatly diminished. After a brief contemplation, Lu Zhou spoke evenly. "Your punch has already reached its essence. There is no flaw." Then his expression hardened, as if recalling something. "Old 4, do you understand your mistake?" Ming Yin's face turned pale as cold sweat poured down. He immediately dropped to his knees, kowtowing loudly. Disciple understands his mistake. I would never dare deceive Master. Guilt overwhelmed him, as though his conversation with Old 8 had been fully exposed. Stroking his beard, Lu Zhou glanced toward a nearby giant rock. Old 3, since you're already here, come out. Do you think I don't know you're hiding in the corner? In the next instant, Duan Muxing appeared and hurriedly knelt, admitting fault. Watching the two tremble, Lu Zhou realized how deeply Jitian Dao's former authority had rooted fear within them. Were he an ordinary villain, they might have rebelled long ago. Old 4, since Old 3 is present, let him guide you in refining your boxing technique. Matters of cultivation cannot be treated lightly. Duan Muxing responded with visible relief. Yes, I will follow your orders. While Ming Shirin's expression grew frustrated and despondent, he sensed his master had grown even more cunning. Where once he would have been beaten personally, now senior brother would handle it instead. After the two left, silence returned to the pavilion. Lu Zhou frowned, increasingly troubled. Ming Shirin's suspicion had indeed deepened. If this continued, he would eventually request a sparring session. Using a peak experience card for that would be wasteful, especially with only 2 remaining. Yet the situation could not persist indefinitely. Perhaps decisive action would soon be necessary. Not long after, Xiao Yuana returned to Jingting Mountain from Tanzi Town and began reporting the information she had gathered. After Master defeated the top 10 experts, the 10 major sects are adjusting. It is said they are not recruiting disciples for now. The Heavenly Sword Sect is in internal turmoil following Luo Chongfeng's death. Eldest senior brother Zhou Jifeng has already left the sect. The other sects are behaving obediently, except for eldest senior brother. Realizing she misspoke, she stuck out her tongue and quickly corrected herself. The Netherworld sect has sent people to inquire about news of Jingting Mountain. It seems they are wary of Master. Lu Zhou let out a cold snort. I taught him personally, forged him into the feared sect leader of the Netherworld sect, and granted him a perfected nascent divinity tribulation cultivation base. Even so, he dares not touch me. Continue. Xiao Yuaner then recounted everything she had learned in meticulous detail, speaking for nearly 20 minutes as if listing treasures. Lu Zhou listened with furrowed brows. Then, he called the other 2 disciples over, and Ming Shirin's face was already bruised and swollen as he approached. Lu Zhou looked at both of them and spoke. I summoned you because I have several tasks for you. Zhou Jifeng of the Heavenly Sword Sect has defected. Old 3, I want you to track him and investigate. His current identity and status should make it possible for him to join a new sect. Report to me immediately once you learn anything. As for Old 4, I have a special mission for you. Throughout my life, I have caused much turmoil, and I have handed you 9 infamous villains whose names have stirred great outrage. Now I want you to eliminate this scourge. Ming Shirin was startled and quickly dropped to his knees. Although I possess the cultivation of the divine court realm, I am still far inferior to eldest senior brother Yu Zhenghai and second senior brother Yu Shangrong. I am no match even for junior sister Qiangxin. She wields the amorous hoop, a heaven-grade treasure, and has killed countless people. I fear she has already reached the nascent divinity tribulation realm. Lu Zhou naturally understood the situation. These disciples had once relied on powerful weapons and formidable cultivation to become feared villains. Duan Muxing, Ming Shirin, and Zhao Yu had not truly abandoned the sect because of Jitian Dao's cruelty alone, but because he had taken their complete techniques and treasures, leaving them weakened. Eldest disciple Yu Jinghai possessed the Jasper Saber, a heaven-grade treasure at full strength capable of shattering an avatar of the same realm, while sixth disciple Yi Tianjin wielded the amorous hoop, another heaven-grade artifact that had allowed her to slay innumerable foes. After reflecting on this, Lu Zhou calmly said, Old 8's cultivation is only at the Dao control stage of the divine court realm, while you are at the Dao transform stage. You will begin with him. Have you ever met Old 8 before? Ming Shirin replied quickly. I did visit Tiger Ridge Gang. Old 8 is foolish. I suspect he was misled by 7th junior brother, which led to his defection. It does not warrant death. Lu Zhou remained silent, standing with his hands behind his back and turning away from him. After a moment he spoke again. Come closer. Ming Shirin trembled at the command but obediently stepped forward. Look me in the eyes, Lu Zhou ordered Ed. He turned around, his gaze heavy with meaning. "You are very nervous," he observed. "Your eyes shift, and there is a faint circulation of qi around you." "Are you afraid I will strike you down?" Ming Shireen, drenched in cold sweat and barely able to stand, immediately knelt and begged, "Master, your cultivation is unfathomable, and I know I am no match for you. My caution is only instinct. It was not my intention to offend." Lu Zhou studied him and felt a trace of emotion. He had truly frightened the disciple. Ji Tiandao's method of discipline had always relied on violence, instilling both fear and deep resentment. If a disciple ever surpassed their master in strength, it was almost inevitable they would strike back. The situation had reached a point of no return. "I know what you are thinking," Lu Zhou said quietly. "Please subscribe to help me provide you with more recaps."